All right, welcome back, everybody. We've got some Super Metroid being run by Parlnock here. Uh, just a heads up, we do have an incentive for save or kill the animals. We're going to keep that running until just the last minute. So I'm going to keep you posted, Parlnock, on that. But until then, take it away.
Alright everybody, I'm Parlnock, and we're here to do some Super Metroid Any Percent. We will be doing what is referred to as Old Route, or particularly the boss order, KPDR, which stands for Kraid, Phantoon, Dragon, and Ridley. I do get the Ice Beam early because my red towers are not that good, and you get the beam anyway, but I do lose a little time because I just get it early. But hoping to get eventually a sub hour, but I'm at the point now I really have to practice a lot more and get good and take more risks. But for the sake of this speed run, I will be getting some extra safety energy tanks, maybe even a safety save at Ridley. But yeah, if you guys are ready, I'll down the start.
Absolutely.
I'm
Just
gonna
count us down.
I guess I'm gonna say go. Essentially, it's gonna be 3, 2, 1, go. So on go, you'll hit the timer.
Perfect.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Have you played Super Metroid?
I absolutely have. I used to do a lot of the randomizer before, but I've taken a bit of a break from that.
Break. Do your hands get tired when you play this game?
Oh, my hands are tired all the time.
Because me, when I'll stream on my own, I go maybe 2 hours max, but near the mid to end game, my hands start getting I don't know, it's like the thumb and near the palm of my hand. They just start to really get tired. There's nothing much here. This is just the intro level series. Escape sequence, then we're gonna go and get power bombs. I don't think I'll unfortunately be able to PB this run, because estimated time's an hour and 10 minutes, so PB's an hour and almost 3 minutes. But since I'll be doing some safety strats, we'll definitely, at least, I probably won't be PBing. In case you're hearing a lot of tapping, that's me arm pumping, constantly hitting all the buttons.
And if I recall correctly, arm pumping allows you to move a little faster.
I think it shoots you 1 frame every time you do it. So over the course, I mean, it may not sound like a lot, especially if people are starting out like myself. I would recommend obviously not doing it, but when you start needing to really save time, you start to improve up your game. Those arm pumps actually do add up a lot, especially if you do it as much as possible, because it's 1 frame every rotation. Usually you rotate through L and R. It does save a lot of frames, even smooth movement. There's so many advanced techniques. I'm still getting, obviously I don't have them down, but it's such a cool learning curve and process. It feels like you're playing an RPG and your character's leveling up. You can land instantly and snap to the ground and start running. And if you land normally, there's a wait for your startup animation. Oh, here we're gonna do something called Moonfall that really lets you just speed up this room a lot. You also go so fast the room doesn't fully generate, so you can get right to the door, which is pretty cool. Then moonfalling is where you hold the shoulder button aiming and jump off. You actually accelerate speed, because if you're jumping normally, you have a set movement speed or fall speed, but by doing with the moonfall, you actually accelerate the speed. But you can't do it everywhere because it does take up some startup time, and it's not needed everywhere, but just for certain rooms it adds a little pizzazz and saves you some time. We're gonna get missiles, then we're gonna go back and do the climb and get regular bombs. The rate that people do that arm pumping is insane, because I wondered at first, is that adding to my tired hands? But even when I do a run without smashing Eleanor and the fist pumping, I think most of it's in my thumbs, from the jumping and holding the run button and like pianoing and sliding your fingers. Especially this motion right here, the back and forth jumping. That really gets to my hands after a while. Yes, I use claw. Which for those that don't know, but you probably do, it's just the position of how you hold your hands on the controller. In some fights, like really, I don't even hold running, so certain fights, the whole game feels completely different. There's certain rooms and stuff. Just feel completely different because I'm so used to holding run most of the time. Failed the manipulation on him. Got a little scanned on missiles, but that's okay. But this is one of the first tricks I had to learn. It was very hard, the Alcatraz escape. Which is that took me, oh my god, forever to learn. I used to do runs, I'm like, well, can't get it, just gonna learn it later. Pick up one of the very few energy tanks of the game that we'll be getting on this run. By missile. I just scanned myself for missiles. It's not good because I got to kill the crabs coming up. It's usually, for me, I like to have 5 missiles by this point. I don't have to farm anything. All just because I didn't pick up those extra missiles from the first boss. I'm gonna do a big trick of the game. At least one of them is the Mock Ball that lets you maintain your speed. I'm going to Morph Ball because here, the game wants you to have super speed to get this super missile, but this is the item that secret breaks the entire game, pretty much, if you do more advanced routes and stuff. Because usually you don't get super missiles until later.
I do have to admit that Mock Ball, unfortunately, is something I'm capable of doing, but only through doors.
Yeah.
I need that buffer.
It's so hard and annoying, but it's so rewarding. I don't know, a lot of the moves in this game are very rewarding when you get it down. You like booyah, and like instant gratification if you pull it off. And on this route, we won't be getting Spazer, because I'll be getting Plasma later. You can't have Plasma and Spazer at the same time.
Does that mean that Metroid Master was cheating during his Metroid Fusion run earlier?
The game there forces you to get all of them. But they finally just realized it was, I don't know, it's so weird, because I never knew it, like, as a kid when I played this game. I'm like, why does it turn it off? Because we do Spazer, normally it gives you 3 beams, but... Oh, I screwed up that jump. With Plasma, you only get 1 beam, but when you turn on all the other beams, like Ice and Wave, you suddenly get 2. I don't know if that was an error, they just intended for that to be that way. And we're gonna go visit our good old friend Kraid. I also forgot to get the extra energy tank for the run. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass later. I'll just have to try to take Fantoon extra slow. Or at least make sure my health is topped off for that fight. And hope I can get the quick kill on him. You can manipulate some of his frames so when you hit him, he gets stuck. Before basically essentially skipping phase 2, because this boss has 2 phases. If I can kill him during phase 1 naturally, that would save us a lot of time. I failed it, but I got the backup, so we don't even need to see phase 2. Now we got Varia's suit, which lets us heat resistant and gives us extra armor. And which on the most difficult run, you don't get this suit until pretty much near the very end. Okay, forget the boost. Kill Kid Kraid. This room always gets me. The escape here. Okay, I got out. Usually I get hit by those guys or I get blocked by them and I waste a pretty significant amount of time. In practice, we're seeing other people, they just jump out and do everything faster, so in the end, I just gotta go fast. More energy tank. Since I missed 1 reserve tank, I'll only be getting 1 extra energy tank than I do in my normal run. That's already got me a little nervous, but it should be okay. Now we're gonna go down to Upper Norfair and get the high jump speed booster, and then on the way back we're gonna get the ice beam before heading up to Fantoon. Open the ice door. See if I can kill this guy quick enough. No. To leave this room, you have to kill that guy and open the door, but now when I come back to the room, I got to go back and kill him again real quick. I will also be picking up one extra missile tank, super missiles in Meridia, just in case. One of the annoying rooms in the game, in my opinion, Bubble Mountain. Because of stuff like that. Thankfully, he's guaranteed pretty much to drop a super missile, which is what we need to get in this room. One of the dangers with this arm pumping with the LNR, on certain platforms in certain areas of the game, it'll stop your momentum or cause you to fall. So it's like, try to do it where, I guess it's safe to do it, but much more advanced players would be spamming the living hell out of that arm motion. Do a little quick farming here. Then we're gonna go get Wave Beam, and then we'll track back to get Ice Beam. Not today, please. Alright, one more try. I'm just gonna go the long way. Okay. Usually you can get right back to the door where you came from super quick. Yeah, normally, I guess on this route, if I was doing it proper, you just go immediately for Phantoon, but I'm gonna pick up the Ice Beam first, just to help with the climb in Red Tower. Most of the time I'll have this off, but again, just go up to Fantoon, I'll use it, and then once we get down to Lower No Fair Ridley area, we'll turn it back on. This ice does more damage with all the beams. But for some of the strats we do, we just use wave only. I don't think I got it. Okay, phew, I got it. That one always gets me kind of nervous. You miss it, you have to bomb your way up, and it just takes a huge chunk of time to recover from that if you don't make that mock ball for the ice escape. I almost went to go press my split button, but I forgot I'm not doing splits for this. Health is a tad concerning, but is what it is. Do 2 of these. If you're really good, you can do it all in one and shoot the door and do it in this room, but that's, in my opinion, extremely difficult. Not ideally the best HP, or has me a little nervous, but I do have a safety save right before this boss, but I really rather not do that, or use, like, loading states and stuff. Oh my god, I forgot to turn off ice. Sag. Okay, we made it. Man, I wish I could get Dopplers all the time like that. Oh my god. Not high enough, but... I'll get the gravity. I'll try one attempt to gain the speed. Nope, that's okay. Come on, get in there. Oh, we got to go have fun in Meridia. I do need to pick up an extra power bomb somewhere. Need one to break the bridge, one to open up the destroy power bomb blocks, and a third one for the boss platoon. So if I get hooked up, if not, I'll have to make a not pit stop, but just farm a few extra enemies.
So I'm just going to say, for technical reasons, I'm keeping an eye on the stream with no sound.
Yeah.
And, you know, it really makes you realize how long the item pickup pause is without a little fanfare to keep you entertained.
Oh, it is extremely long. Yeah, first look, I don't mind, but I think about the more items I get, the safer I play it. Again, it adds up a lot of time. Okay, I got hooked up. I just need one more power bomb, but I can farm that when I'm in Meridia. Fanfare takes time. All these little subtle things and movements, so I see pro players do it. I'm just like, damn, all the moves, all the rooms look really smooth. And they just connect it together and they just zip by, and I'm just like in awe watching them do it. Okay, they gave me supers, which is cool, but I still would like one more power bomb. There's my power bomb. I will unfortunately have to refill here just in case. I mean, we get a free energy tank after the boss, but definitely don't want to be too low. Did I get the jump? Let's see. Not today, please. Don't want to, but I'm just gonna get one extra super just in case. Especially I'm not good at doing the Dragon Spark, which is the main way you kill him. I usually do one attempt, and if I don't get it, then I'll just kill him with supers. We'll get one more super. Alright, let's see if I can get the X Factor kill on him. Phew, okay, that saves a bunch of time. Don't think I'll be able to get the half E. I've been practicing that earlier and it's just killer in my hands. Is he dead? Okay. Unfortunately, I'm gonna quickly farm up. If I was good at shine sparking, I would not be doing this. I'll just maybe farm a power bomb or two. Okay, that's good. See if I can get it here. Alright, got it. Hells yeah. This is only the half. You can do a full one, but you have to be even faster. Because you have to jump over that pillar I just hit. But even getting this right now is huge for me. As long as I don't waste it. Quickly kill the turrets and I'll attempt to do the Shine Spark. Thankfully I don't need to get any ammo from him. Because now once we get Plasma Beam, I'm just going to be using that. I only need supers and missiles for the final segment of the game. We're going to Taurian to kill the Metroids and the Zebetite. And Mother Brain 1. Slowly making our way. Thankfully there's an energy tank refill and an energy tank I'll be getting before we go to the next boss. Please turn. Well, there goes any time save for this room. Oy. If you're fast enough, you can just completely ignore those enemies and zip by. A quick little tiny refill there. We'll slowly make our way to the lower Norfair elevator. Shouldn't need it, but I'm gonna get one refill on our way to Lower Norfair. Just in case I don't get Pillar Spark and end up eating up a lot of extra damage. Nice little refill. I should probably turn on ice. And let's hope I get Pillar Spark, because I'm really hungry for that one. It saves time and power bombs. Think I got it? Oh my god. Oh, that's what the backup energy was for, and power bombs. Unfortunately, I will be getting the extra energy tank. These guys, I believe, give a power bomb, so that helps with the return, but I can always farm those later. Safety save because it's Ridley. You hope we don't have to use it, but you know, stuff happens. Now the butt clinching begins. If I do it right, I just need to hit him 20 times with plasma shot. It's already dead, but I lost count because I also used super missiles and general panicking. Because in a lot of my runs lately, I've died to him. I'd really rather not die in him. I have enough power bombs, I can just go. And this escape, though, could be really scary on more normal runs when you have less energy tanks and you don't refill. Since I got extra energy tanks, I also have room to just tank damage, even though you still don't want to. Forgot I do need a power bomb here. Good thing I didn't waste them all. I'm tempted to refill at the ship, but I don't think I need to because I can't do baby skips. I will be getting that refill right before Mother Brain. motherly responsibilities, pretty much. Please go up. Man, that feels so good. Ideally, for me to get a PB, I would have to enter this room probably at like 45 minutes. So as you can see, I have a lot. Aside from learning to do a lot and just getting good, even if I make it here at the 50-minute mark, I know there's no time, so I need to honestly cut my time down. My goal right now is to try to get sub 1 hour, but unfortunately, I'm at that point where more risks get better, more efficient, all that. I guess more of a grind, I guess. Or practice and everything. I'm pretty new to this, and I really want to get sub hour, then maybe even later push for like sub 55 or 55 minutes. I think would be a really good time for me. Very low super, so this was a regular run and I didn't pick up extra missile tanks. This would have been auto GG. I forget how many missiles you need exactly because I'm used to counting them with the supers. I think it's like 10. Like 8 supers and like 10 regular, I don't remember, but to open the store now just to be safe. Just gonna use the regular missile. I honestly don't remember how much I need. I believe I have more than enough. Oh, that was brutal. Safety save, even though I should be fine, but still paranoid. Okay, that's not enough. Thankfully, we got the save. Where is... God, now I'm super paranoid because I honestly forget how many regular missiles that takes. So what we're gonna do, it's so stupid, but... I should just refill my supers since I was playing it safe at the ship. And I do have a backup save though that has enough missiles right at the Zeb skip, but I'd rather not use that. Okay, it's still not enough. Okay, 1 second. Wow, I'm really sorry. Go to... I am very sorry. I have to use the... Guess I didn't have it. I have to use the practice ROM. I guess I underestimate the power damage and amount of supers. Well, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening. I'm really sorry. When I died, I meant to load the state, but I accidentally loaded the wrong one, or I hit save over it. Died the mother brain so many times. I don't know if this is enough. They usually have more energy tanks that have leeway to get hit, but... no. Hey. Oh, are we saving the animals?
By unanimous decision, we are in fact saving the animals.
I feel like it's always save the animals.
In my experience here, it's been the opposite, though luckily it seems like that particular person is away right now, so the animals get to live. We did get a $150 donation by iHeart Retro during that fight. They didn't leave a message or anywhere to put the donation towards, so we're still saving the animals.
Wow, huge dono. Thanks a bunch, man. I know he said he might be away in case he's hearing. Always like these speedruns and how they raise money for such good causes. And also just, I think the most important part, it's just fun. Like a fundraiser you can actually have fun and enjoy doing. At least something I feel like I can contribute with. Yeah, Heart Retro. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, my dad passed away from oh god, it was colon cancer, and they didn't have detection at the time, so he was fine. He got sick one day. Oh my god, and decided to go to a doctor to check it out, and then the doctor's like, "You got stage 4." And that was such a bad day because he was like, "What are my options?" And the doctor basically said there are no options. Still tried stuff, but unfortunately, it was just caught too late. I can moonfall here. Weird, bust them out. You are free. Coming up soon. Alright, and time. 109. Oof. Sorry I had to finish in the practice room. I guess I didn't have a Zabbatite skip save ready in the regular ROM.
Well, that's alright. We did make it there in the end.
I don't know, man. Missing the missile count mother brain, that I've only happened at that like once or twice. But when I realized, oh, even though I have like 30 missiles, I guess it's still not enough.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not sure the exact missile count for that. So I probably would have made the exact same mistakes.
Because usually I go in there with at least 10 or 15 supers, but I'm like, I got so many regular. I guess since it was a run anyway and I allotted time for it, I should have just refilled at the start of the game on my ship. Yeah, I hope to get sub 1 hour. My current PB is like an hour and I think 2 minutes and like 40 seconds or something. So basically, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that much. I just need to shave 3 minutes, but only thing I can really do is obviously get better. Because like Bantoons, I went an extra round with him. I could have ended him sooner. Dragon, I did get the opening charge, but I didn't get the later charges. Ridley, it was just not fun. So the boss fights alone can probably shave off a minute or two. And then just obviously better room navigation execution. Yeah, thanks for having me, and always a good cause, always like helping out, and this also helps encourage me to practice more too as well. Just playing normally on my own, or like you said, I have the temptation to reset button, but here there's not that. I did have safety saves, and like once I got to Meridia, my heart was just pumping. To me, it's like a completely different game depending on the circumstances and context. So I guess also for this type of run, for an event or a charity event, it's like even more pressure. I'm like, yeah, I won't let it get to me. But oh man, once I got to lower no fair, it was on.
Well, you still managed to give us a pretty good show. So thank you very much for doing this run. We did get a message in chat from iHeart Retro saying that the $150 donation is up to runner's choice for the incentives. We do have 2 incentives for tomorrow. Ninja Gaiden Shadow upgrade to low percent, and Mark Davis, the Fishing Master, upgrade to max fish.
Those are very tempting.
So it's your call. We also have other options, but those are the ones that are for tomorrow.
I'm gonna say Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden, well, that will unlock it completely. And so we are going to be seeing some Ninja Gaiden Shadow upgraded to low percent tomorrow. But thank you very much, Parlnock. It was a blast. But stay tuned, everybody. We'll be right back with some more action with Hepanwana.
Thank you very much for having me.